Now, Congresswoman Beth Van Duyne from House Ways and Means and former CBO Director Douglas Holtz-Eakin. We got to move on to this. Larry Summers, Congresswoman and Doug. Larry Summers worked under the Clinton and Obama White Houses. He and Wall Street pros like David Rosenberg say we're heading into a double-dip recession. Let's listen to Larry Summers.
I think the economy is vulnerable to a Wile E. Coyote kind of moment where these things all come together. And it's like walking off a ledge sometime in the middle or latter part of this year. I'm not predicting with confidence that that will happen, but I think the risks are significantly elevated.
So, Congresswoman, a Wile E. Coyote moment, that means it goes off a cliff, right? Congresswoman, we're dealing with 13.5% inflation all in under Biden, and next week's January inflation report coming hotter than expected because gas prices are up. What do you think, Congresswoman?
Well, I think that's to be expected. And with what we have been warning the Democrats that all of this out of control spending is going to happen. You know, we have been warning this, and yet under this one-party rule over the last Congress, we have just seen them spend trillions and trillions of dollars. I think what you're going to see is a lot of oversight in stopping that amount of inflation by Republicans in the majority. But I'll tell you, we've got a great model already. We've seen what the Tax Cut and Jobs Act did. You know, when you allow people to keep more money in their pockets, you give them more money to be able to deal with. You allow companies to invest in their businesses and in their employees. You're going to see reinvestment in America. That's what we've seen. And no better example is happening in Texas. I mean, Texas right now, when you look at the net job growth, is 60% of the net job growth has happened in Texas. And in fact, the Dallas-Fort Worth area has increased more jobs in the last year than 46 states.
Well, that's amazing. That's amazing. What Congresswoman Van Duyne just said is amazing, Doug, that, you know, it's getting the government out of the way in Texas. Andy Puzder points out the 4 record high federal deficits, 2009, 2021, 2022, 3 came when Biden was in the White House, either as vice president or president.